Hello everyone, I'm meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 11 a.m. news and weather updates from the First Alert Desk. Got some great news out of Craven County to highlight. We've got national champions in our midst, ladies and gentlemen. The number 4 seed Panthers from Craven Community College are the first community college team in division history to win a World Series title. A 9-6 win in Butler, Pennsylvania solidified the team's shot at the title over the number 2 seed Robert Morris University this past Sunday. Now, the Panthers secured their spot in the finals after winning the District 2 Regional Championship. That win also made history, marking the first time a community college baseball team had made it to an NCBA World Series. This year's team also made Panthers baseball club history as the team made their first ever regional and World Series appearance titles. That is incredible. The newly crowned champions will take the field for a special exhibition game against the New Bern Southpaws on Friday, May 30th at 6 p.m. at Kafer Park. The game will also honor the college's 60th anniversary, along with promises for fun for the whole family that include activities and giveaways throughout the evening. Now, the first 100 spectators will get free admission. A special recognition ceremony will also take place just before the game at 5:45 p.m. For more information about the Panthers and their win, you can visit their website by following a link over on WITN.com. Big congratulations to Craven Community College's Panthers baseball team. Now we turn our attention to the ongoing war in Gaza, where Matt Bradley again highlights the aid push that is going into Gaza after weeks of blockade. We now turn to Matt, who has more.
Well, it's now been several days since the Israelis said that they would be allowing in food aid and other aid into the Gaza Strip after nearly 11 weeks of a full blockade, not just of aid for food, but also for medicine, fuel, and even fresh water. The situation in the Gaza Strip for the people there is getting worse and worse, and so far it sounds like even though the Israelis have said they're going to be letting in this aid, no aid has actually gotten to the hands of the people who need it most. And the situation there is critical. We heard from the United Nations head of humanitarian affairs. He said that some 14,000 children, babies, could die within 48 hours if the situation doesn't change. And we've already heard from monitoring groups saying that the whole enclave is on the brink of famine and could be reaching catastrophic famine situations as early as this fall. So the situation is bad and getting worse. And on top of that, Israel has expanded their military operations there, battering the Gaza Strip, they say, striking Hamas targets with more and more airstrikes. Now, dozens of people are being killed every day, sometimes hundreds for the past several weeks. Matt Bradley, NBC News, Tel Aviv.
Well, thank you very much, Matt, for that report. Now we turn to our weather forecast, where today we are under first alert weather day, as there are going to be a secondary round of storms moving in later on tonight. The good news is those storms, at least coverage, should be very isolated. We're not looking at a widespread band of storms across the east. While everyone has the potential of maybe seeing one of those strong storms roll overhead, it's only going to be, again, a few select areas that actually end up receiving some of those strong to damaging wind gusts that, again, could be present later on this evening and overnight. Right now, still watching some downpours and storms near the Pamlico Sound, near the Albemarle Sound, and near the Outer Banks. Right now, again, Hyde County and Terrell County, as well as Dare County, kind of seeing the most rain as we speak, but still have, again, a few little spot showers sitting further back towards the west. One of those right now heading away from Kelford and towards Colerain and Trapp in northern Bertie County. But the rest of eastern North Carolina, again, starting to clear out the clouds and increase the sunshine. That is increasing our heat. Right now, air temperature significantly warmer as you head south of Highway 264, mostly just because of cloud cover. Right now, clouds really set up along the Virginia line, extending down over the Outer Banks, which is why air temperatures for those areas are noticeably cooler. 61 degrees right now in Roanoke Rapids. Compare that to 86 degrees in Jacksonville. Yeah, we've got a 25-degree spread from our coldest spot on the map to our warmest spot on the map. 25 degrees. That is impressive. Normally, we usually see a heat loss and gain of about 30 degrees through an entire day. And right now, we have that difference just based on location across eastern North Carolina. So again, the wildness of eastern North Carolina's forecast will certainly play on today. Right now, humidity is certainly up. Some areas significantly higher than where they were yesterday in terms of humidity. The higher your humidity is, the better opportunity there is for storms to develop later on in the afternoon and evening. Without any moisture, you're going to have a tough time getting thunderstorms to thrive. We have got plenty of moisture, which again is why we are anticipating some of the storms later on tonight could certainly reach that severe weather threshold. As far as threats go, likely looking at again strong damaging wind gusts, perhaps maybe a few isolated hail cores, but does not look like this is going to be a tornadic system. I think the strongest storms will really start to kick off as we head towards 7, 8, and 9 p.m. at night. And then all of those storms will again work their way across eastern North Carolina as we head into the early hours of your Thursday morning. By the time most of us wake up, the showers and storms are going to be all done. We're going to be through with it. Complete. Models are trying to give us another slim chance of rain coming in tomorrow evening. That'll be difficult to make happen if that high pressure system continues to follow the cold front at a fairly close proximity. The closer that high is to us, the harder it is for rain showers to come down. That high does a great job of suppressing not just rain showers, but cloud cover as well. And the position of that high will increase the flow of cooler and drier air over eastern North Carolina coming up on Thursday. So as we again head into the upcoming weekend, the presence of that high will help push cooler air into the region. Here's a look at that cooler air flowing over the region. It will stick with us all the way through the upcoming weekend until we get to Memorial Day. That's when we see those air temperatures really bounce back up into the mid 80s, 83 degrees on Sunday, 84 on Memorial Day. Overnight lows returning to the mid 60s by Monday night into Tuesday morning, and that will also help prompt more thunderstorm activity for Memorial Day as well as the following Tuesday. But for now, the end of this week, at least end of this work week, looking spectacular. 74 degrees on Friday, mostly sunny skies, low humidity, going to be very comfortable for anybody looking to get outside and again, trying to just enjoy nature, enjoy the great outdoors. Well, that's all we have time for today's 11 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me today. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day.